Hey, YouTube usage. Wrong, folks, let's go. Smash that like button. You are now rocking with the best. Let's ride out, y'all. Grown folks.
People speak your name and think what a shame you gone. Still they
YouTube usage. We started out right.
What you left behind lives in our hearts and minds today.
This is my father's song, y'all. Rest in peace to Ronald Young.
Tomorrow, the clouds of darkness came.
If y'all feel a vibe, let me see the hearts from the ladies. Let me see the dice cubes from the gangsters.
You've given us a brighter day.
Let's ride, y'all.
And your music will be so very, very special to me.
It is live, y'all.
Sometimes wealth and fame whispered, play my game, but you, yes, you refuse to.
Come on.
Genius touched your soul. Fortune, now you go. God's gift is what shaped you. A voice like silk would weave your spell.
Rest in peace to all the real fathers.
And words of life.
Shout it out to the fathers. It's Father's Day weekend, y'all. We starting early, y'all. Let's go.
And your music is gonna be very, very special to me.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Shout it out to the good people. Shout it out to the good people. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, do me a favor. Hit me with the dice cube. Emojis to let me know the audio is rocking crystal clear. We can get into this work. Somebody get China Brim in the building. I gotta have a strong conversation with him. Yeah, China, if you're watching, bring your ass in this building, man. My man Tommy, always a queen. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Keisha, for letting me know because I got to get on China. But first, I'm going to start with the roll call. You dig what I'm saying? We got always a queen in the building. We got Mr. Net from Harlem, Brooklyn/Harlem in the building. We got Rogue. He said, I lost my damn job and I'm a pathetic bastard. Yo, Nerd, I see you in the building. City Bam, I see you in the building. The king of quote unquote is here. Mount Vernon Raised is in the building. You dig? FTC Vice, my brother from another mother, is in the building. Oh, shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit you right now, Mount. You know I be working, man. Them niggas tried to kill me today, but I had a great day. You know what I'm saying? I got home and went straight to the barbershop and got my face laced. Shout out to Manny Fresh for putting that work in. Got me looking like Samuel L. Jackson and Coach Carter. Shout out to Manny Fresh. Shout out to Manny Fresh. And shout out to Danny motherfucking Lux. Thank you, Keisha. Shout out to Danny Lux because Danny got away from me last night. I had a question for Danny, but I was having so much goddamn fun, I forgot because I was tired. I was tired because I don't be doing that bullshit. That shit gave me a headache this morning, y'all. I overslept and woke up with a slight headache. That's a fact. I had to go to McDonald's and get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I had to get me a steak, egg, and cheese bagel and a large High-C orange this morning with ash brown. It took me an ibuprofen. I swear to God, my alarm clock went off this morning. I jumped up like somebody was trying to kill me. I said, you dirty bastards. Fucking with you motherfuckers. I said, you some pieces of shit. And then shout out to Miss Annette, always a queen, too. I did a live this morning on the way to work. I said, where's all the women that's selling pussy and selling drugs? Me too. I cursed all you motherfuckers out this morning. I was cursing everybody out this morning. Open-minded, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. My man was like, yo, you going live at 8:30, man? The game is going, fuck the game. Fuck the game. Number one, the Dallas Mavericks kiss my goddamn ass. They can kiss my ass. The whole franchise can kiss my damn ass. The owner, everybody, because number one, Boston is up 3-0. Plaga, salute. And I don't want to hear nerd fucking mouth. Mount Vernon, I should have gave his ass 10 seconds earlier. He talking about, yo, nerd, we getting the sweep? Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. But it seems like that's what's going to happen. That's why I'm a little in my feelings. So forgive me, y'all, for being a little aggravated. I'm like, how the fuck is... I don't understand how Boston is up 3-0. No, let me rephrase that. I respect the Boston Celtics. They got a hell of a squad. And Tatum, I didn't think that pretty motherfucker had it in him. You know, I don't trust them niggas that look like Albie Shaw and Prince to be playing basketball. Because if Tatum let his head grow out, that nigga look just like Prince. He like one of them dumb niggas. You know them niggas that you give a job, like he's so stupid, you could pay him, like you can give him a job to go to sleep and he'll wake up and go home. We're going to pay you $1,000 an hour for every hour you sleep. The first 10 minutes he going to wake up, I'm going home. Man, he one of them niggas that just won't work. But I'm not going to front that nigga working on that court. And shout out to China Brim. Get your King Sheriff ass up in here too, nigga. Shout out to Miss Miyagi. Where's King Sheriff at? I was asleep. China did a live yesterday talking about, he told artists, you better start doing some content. He said, y'all niggas ain't doing no content. He said, the only person he see doing content is shout out to Harlem legend. OG Bobby, I see you in the building. Walaikum salam. When I heard China say that shit, he said, the only person that's doing content is Harlem legend. You got to step into my office for this one. Shout out to Harlem legend because he is giving content. Battle rap content, celebrity gossip content. Harlem legend got his own motherfucking boo. But God damn it, you're going to respect Team Guardian and Sharon McLeod's son. Sheriff, I need a goddamn flashlight. I want a flashlight. I'm about to buy me a motherfucking flashlight. Because I'm going to start putting the flashlight in the motherfuckers. Fuck you. I ain't going to front though. Harlem doing his thing. And that nigga got a brand new pair of glasses every live. Yo, Harlem, if you're in the building, where the fuck you get them glasses from? That nigga had a glasses with a lime eye shade, a pink eye shade. This nigga got every color glasses because I swear that's the nigga from the Dick Dash video. Harlem legend is the nigga in Dick Dash video. I don't care what nobody. Now, that nigga Harlem legend. Now, shout out to Harlem legend for this. I'm dead serious. That nigga got a dangerous sneaker collection, y'all. Word up, he got a dangerous one. I ain't gonna front. Appreciate that, OG. It's a law's will, man. He said, you're going to get that dice, keep working hard. And that's a fact. He said, I said that. That's his way of stamping it. But that nigga Harlem, he is working. FTC said it too. And that, but seriously though, that nigga got a mean sneaker collection, yo. A mean, yo, all jokes aside, even though I was cursing Harlem Legend out when I said that shit, Harlem got about 30, 40,000 worth of sneakers. That's a fact. That's a fact. That nigga got motherfucking, he got some shit. Keisha said, yep, you always on your way. I ain't gonna front. That nigga Harlem got some real disrespectful sneakers too. I'm talking about that nigga got sneakers in the box. He just put his feet in one time and didn't even wear them shits. But you know what? Shout out to Danny Lux. If she pop up, you ain't hear what the godmother said. She said it's 25 people in the building. What's up with them likes? Shouldn't be no need to be in the bushes because y'all know, you know what happens in the bushes. Niggas get pissed on in the bushes. Animals get pissed. You know birds put nests in bushes and then you can go pee in a bush and a bunch of goddamn birds just come out on your ass. Did you know that shit? Did you know that bees put their motherfucking nests and wasps put their nests inside bushes now? My man Mount Vernon said, I got about 500,000 worth of memorabilia and cards. I believe you, son. Your motherfucking room looked like the marathon. You look like rest in peace Nipsey Hussle store when it came to stock. Your shit looked like the marathon. I said, this nigga Mount Vernon bucking. He getting it. Yo, Yak, I see you in the building. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Big Yak is in the building. He said, salute. Whoa, whoa. He said, yes, Harlem definitely got a real collection of kicks. His setup is tough. Harlem got a mean fucking selection. Shout out to Danny Lux, man. I got a question for Danny Lux. Where you at, go ahead, forehead? And I told y'all this weekend we will be doing a fundraiser. Danny Lux agreed to be the first African American to have a forehead reduction surgery. It's going to cost a lot of money. I'm telling y'all right now. This surgery is astronomical. They're going to take the front part of her forehead and remove it and put in a Microsoft leather, somewhat human genetic blend skin form, and she's going to be remarkable. I'm the I-95. I see you in the building. We're 132 subscriptions away from 2,000. Only child, I see you in the building, girl. How are you doing today? How y'all all doing today? Like it's Friday. It's Friday. Mount Vernon said it would be cheaper if they move her hairline forward. I ain't say that shit. You said it. And if Danny come in here, she gonna curse your ass out. I'm telling you that right now. Danny gonna come in here and curse your ass out. You heard what she said the other day? You motherfuckers is worried about the wrong thing. Y'all ain't ready to get this motherfucking game. I don't think Danny really recognized the jewels she got. Like the jewels she dropped last night. What she said is, she said, Dice, I ain't ready yet. And I got to respect that because there's certain things I say about myself. Some people just do things and know they're not ready. They know they're not ready. But she said, Dice, I'm going to sit back and chill. I'm going to get my shit right. I'm going to work on me, nigga. And no disrespect intended. She must got a goddamn pussy game on her. That's incredible. Shout out to all the ladies with that fire pussy. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Unfortunately, I got a dick game. No disrespect intended to nobody. Dick drive this car. Dick drive this car. If you seen the movie, How High? Because I ain't never heard no shit like that. My motherfucking sis said, God damn it, nigga, you can't go to your store by yourself. I don't trust you with your family, nigga. I said, oh, shit. I said, oh, shit. I said, yo, Danny, what's up if the nigga want to go motherfucking shoot pool? She said, we don't go shoot pool. Fuck that. I put on a do-rag, nigga. Who you need me to be? What's up, son? What's popping? What it be, beloved? She started talking like one of us. I said, Daddy done turned into a goddamn dude. But she said something last night that I thought about last night because I wanted to ask her the question, but the conversation was so deep, I forgot the question. Especially when she was on that gangster shit. All you nasty niggas. She had y'all niggas fucked up. She said, nigga, I'm trying to get the pussy ate on the first night. She said, that's where you know if it's cool, if it's good, and you can fuck with the person. But the question of the year, Danny, if you watch it, the question of the year, Danny, you said, fuck it. You trying to see what's up with the sex the first night. But this is the question of the year. Y'all ready for this to everybody in here? What if the sex is garbage?
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tougher than he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tougher than he still told.
You see what Mount Vernon said? He said, that's why she wants it on the first night, for she don't have to waste any time. But if it's garbage, he said Tuesday, she just gonna try somebody else. But think about this. What if you get 7 pieces of garbage? See, if you go to a restaurant, just because it has the reputation of being a fine cuisine spot, let's say you go to a restaurant, you spend $80, $100, and the food is garbage. You think you're getting your money back after you start eating that food? You think you're getting your money back after you done wasted over that food? From when you touched that food, you paid for it. So let's think about this on a sexual aspect. You got 7 niggas that ain't shit. You fucked 7 niggas in 1 week. Fellas, you got 7 chicks that ain't shit. You had sex with 7 chicks in 1 week. I wasn't doing that when I was young. I could have, but I just wasn't raised like that. You know what's the fucked up part I noticed? When people say, but everybody not like you, Dice. I'm here to say it's more people with my attitude. You just probably don't know it because they stated they self. There's a lot of men that are very picky about who they touch, who they allow to touch them, who they're intimate with. Miss Pam, I see you in the building. Nile River is here. See, me respectfully, Like I tried to tell Danny last night, my penis is not for a mentally stable, unstable woman. I would say it a little more crazy, but it's women in the building. You know, I ain't trying to disrespect anybody. My penis is not to be inserted in a motherfucker that's mentally insane. Making any sense? And ladies, y'all better stop giving your pussy to niggas. That's mentally fucking insane. Rest in peace to my homegirl Bolivia. Can't make this shit up. My job that I work at, she was still there. Shout out to her sister Africa. Shout out to my man P. And may our prayers go out to their family. My homegirl Bolivia was a beautiful girl. You heard what I said? Was a beautiful girl. Was a beautiful girl. No longer here. Last week, her boyfriend that the family was telling her for the longest, and people was trying to tell her, it's like, yo, the dude is off, man. You need to get away from him. But you know y'all don't want to listen. You know, y'all women say you can't tell me nothing. You're not my father. Remember, I always had this conversation. If I talk to you and I'm telling you something, I need you to hear me. It's not about demanding something. It's about what I need you to understand about who I am and what we're supposed to be to each other. Just like if you ask me to do something. It's no questions. I got to think about this. Rest in peace to Bolivia. Last week, the same guy that they told her to stay away from, he unalived her. That's the way y'all say it now on YouTube. He unalived her. No, not a stud. He unalived her. Didn't leave no reason, don't say no reason. She's gone. Physically. That's why the name of this one is about our choices, our consequences, our choices, our decisions, and the consequences that come with every choice and the decision that you make. Consequences. Take somebody's life, you might beat it. Dog suit you, salute. You might not even be incarcerated. Your name might not even come up in the investigation of killing the person, but you know what? God know you did it. And you got to be heartless to go to sleep without thinking about unaliving somebody. See, that's what them gangsters don't tell y'all about. So-called gangsters, you know. They tell you how they bust their gun, they so tough, and they killed this one and they killed that one. What about when them people come back? Because they come back. They come back. Jeezy, I see you in the building. They come back. Come back when you least expect it to. Them motherfuckers will wake you up out your sleep. Stand right over you and look at you and ask you questions like, why did you kill me? Like, couldn't we talk it out? I thought we were friends, or it wasn't that serious, was it? See, they don't tell y'all that. Educational purposes only. They don't tell them that part, dog. You see what Yak said? They don't tell you about the night you can't close your eyes behind the shit you did. Your eyes could be just like this, physically closed. But that's when the replays reoccur continuously. Why do you think a lot of gangsters say they don't want to go to sleep? But them demons be riding them. A lot of times they know they're going to go to sleep and somebody going to come talk to them in their dreams. Choices and decisions. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff I've been into, a lot of stuff that I did over the years, a lot of the stuff that I was so proud of. I think about a lot of decisions I made since I was young. If I would have stayed in school, like my parents dreamed for me, I'd probably be running YouTube. I probably would have been created a broadcasting system similar to this. I probably would have did something so contributing to the world that they'd have wrote my name down in books if I'd have stayed in school. Honestly, it's the honest to God truth. If I would have stayed in school, I don't even like thinking about that shit. That shit embarrassed. That shit gets me embarrassed. Because I think about the achievements I made in the street. I think about the accolades and the accomplishments and the statue and the amounts of money that I allegedly made in the street. That money gone. I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. Them cars is gone. Them bitches is gone. A couple of the niggas is still around. A couple of them that's around not even here no more because of the addictions they fell to and their mind problems, their mental illnesses that they going through. I got friends addicted to motherfucking dust. Miss Pam said, you can still do that, Big Dice. Keith said, you still can. The brain of yours is and has always been amazing. He said, you and me both, I dropped out at 16 in 10th grade. You know that's crazy that you said that? Because by the time I was in the 9th grade, I was bored. I wanted that shit outside. Rest in peace to my nigga Shake. He saved my life. I went to a house party one night and niggas mistaked me for my man Quan from Brevoort Brother. And niggas wanted to tear my head off. My nigga Shake pulled up. He was driving a gray Suzuki Samurai. Never forget this, an 88 Suzuki Samurai. And he had the drop top off. That was the angel. That was the angel of mine because he saved my life. And ironically, he's no longer here. You see how they say they God put things in your life because he makes no mistakes? Academically, I destroyed my test. That's what made me bored. I could cut school for months and come back and still blow tests out off of studying for maybe a night or two. These is facts. I can cut school for months, but when it came to certain shows, because you know in high school, once you hit homeroom, it's up to you to decide if you're going to go to first period, second period, third period, fourth period, fifth. Once you hit homeroom, that was our attendance as far as curriculum with our homeroom class. Even though our other teachers did their attendance, I'm talking about class in the homeroom. You see what she said? That's exactly how a lot of us ended up at Vanguard, bored with regular high school and ready to be bigger and better things. Choices and decisions. Fuck it, it's Friday night. Choices and decisions. I said, fuck it, it's Friday night.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sip of my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that, loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot.
Our decisions and our choices. But then you got to deal with the consequences. You fucked up, you starving. Kev, I see you in the building. You go try to rob a bank, but you go to jail. Why you didn't try to get a job? Because you too embarrassed to say, I can't read. You're too embarrassed to say, I could read, but I could barely comprehend. Yo, you know what's so crazy, man? I did a sign-in sheet with a bunch of people around me. And I watched the penmanship and the handwriting because they give you a sign-up sheet. You have to print your name. And I never understood why, if they give you a sign-up sheet, they always gave you a slot that says print your name, and then it says a sign with a signature, because people's signatures are very distinctive. Even though it might not say Dog Soldier, he might just put a small D in a long script, a scratch. That's his John Hancock. See, I be thinking too motherfucking much. I think this is for the times when I was supposed to be thinking and I didn't think. It's like I get over bombarded with the simplest analogies, and it brings up conversations that I said I'll share with y'all, because I be talking to myself about certain shit like, damn, like this man right here is 37 years old and his handwriting looks like he's 4 years old. Damn, this man right here is 43 years old, but he has the comprehension and the mentality of a 19-year-old. What I mean by that is he stupid? Is he slow or something? No. But his boisterous attitude reminds me of when I was 19. Dude asked me, was like, damn, Dice, you be partying? Nope. You be hanging out? Nope. What you be doing for fun? Giving thanks to God because I woke up. Giving thanks to God because I ain't sitting in some jail rotting away for the rest of my life. Because God knows some of the things that I got away with. These is facts. The things that I was blessed to get away with, the things that God just decided not to let me even be in the presence of police officers or authorities, I'd have been gone for the rest of my life. Numerous amount of times. Not just once where niggas say, oh, he lucky. Facts, OG Bobby, ain't no he lucky. And then you can't be saying nothing about, oh, that's my skill. Or that's how nice I am. That's ignorance. Man, the police ain't see me. You see how I was pitching that shit? Niggas ain't see me catch that body. Niggas know how I move. No. But all is seen by the Most High. And the Most High is what directs you and protects you and puts the cloth around you for you becoming invisible. For you to become invisible. Because God always said he has a big motherfucking yard for babies and fools. Babies and fools. Babies because they know not what they're doing, so they should not be reprimanded. They should not be punished for their actions. But we got a bunch of adults that's fools. And like Dog said, it's starting to get to me. I got young boys that walk up on me and they be saying things to me. I don't be knowing these kids from nowhere, y'all. What I mean by kids, 21, 22, 27, 29. I got a young crew around me, dog, and them niggas will do anything. Yo, let me tell you something. When I tell you God has blessed me with a group of young boys around me to be like, OG, chill, what you need us to do? I'd be like, nigga, anything you can do, I can do better. That's my motto. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. That's that competitive nature I come from. See, we ain't want to kill you because you got a Benz first. Oh, you got the motherfucking 400? You stinking bastard. Give me 2 months, I'm going to come out with the 6 coupe. This nigga got the 400 SEL. So even if I wanted a 400 SEL or I wanted a 350, I got to do better than that. I got to do better than that. So I'm going to get the 6 coupe. I'm going to get the 6 coupe. And then my nigga that got the 400 going to look at me and go, Dice, you piece of fucking shit. And he might go get the Burgundy 550 Benz. Shout out to my nigga Jock. If you know, you know. These ain't just words. These is truths. We ain't got to think about that no more. I had a young boy walk up on me and say, yo, that's Big Dice, the myth, the legend. I said, I ain't Dice like that no more. He said, what? I said, from now on, I prefer you call me Damon or Mr. McLeod because, number one, we're not the same age. And he looked at me funny and started laughing. And I guess he's seen by the look in my face is I wasn't trying to disrespect him, but I don't play with kids. And I definitely don't play with disrespectful kids. Key said, when I think about a lot of us made it through, it shakes me to the core. Blessed to see 50 years and not a straitjacketer or jail. Thank God. See, that's what we fucking up to. Grizz, salute. I see you. Hold on. Dog said, yo, my young gunner moving to NC August. I'm going to let all talk before he goes. He going to need them cloth talks. Yeah, if he in NC, get him over here. And you know what, Cloth? I was just thinking about some shit. Yo, let me tell you something. I'm going to probably do this in September. I'm coming to motherfucking Florida to make sure I go see FCC and Dog Soldier. And my man Tommy, he in the building. That's word. Certain things I said I just have to really, really just start doing. The comfort of serenity and your peace is everlasting. But I got too much to offer to keep away from the world, you know? Only a few relate to that. I was talking to my man Liddy, y'all. Shout out to Liddy. To this day, to this second right now, Liddy is upset. It bothers him about the situation with him and Velo. I can say that because I know that man's heart. Y'all would never believe how many times that I was in the background talking to Liddy about certain things pertaining to that situation. But let me tell you something about Liddy. For a young dude, the Spanish LL Cool J of YouTube, that little nigga's loyal, man. He loyal. Grizz, I appreciate you. You already know we are the last of a dying breed. Not me. We are the last. Y'all don't know this man right here. I don't even say his real name, but I knew this man since I was 13 years old. See, y'all think a lot of people that be in the chats, hey, Mimi. Y'all would never believe how many people in the chats we are really literally family. Like literally family. That's why I used to laugh when they used to misinterpret my straightforward attitude towards everyone. It seemed like it was directed to women. That's how they tried to misconstrue it in YouTube. If anybody really know me, I am a protector, especially of a woman. We don't even play that shit. You ain't putting your hands on my homegirl. I don't give a fuck if that's your baby mother. You're not going to be beating her in front of me. I'm from that era. Yo, Dice, chill. That's my baby father. Mind your fucking business. This is two men talking to each other. Whatever y'all going through is not for the fucking world, and I'm not going to let you put your motherfucking hands on my homegirl. Oh, you fucking my... No, I'm not fucking her, stupid, but her grandmother and my grandmother are best friends, you jackass. His grandfather and my grandfather, they sit outside every day in front of the church with Pastor Moore, you bitch-ass nigga. I grew up with this girl, man, when she was bald-headed and we thought she was going to be a boy. You so insecure with yourself, any man that comes around her, you think she just wants to sleep with. That's the curse of a bitch-ass nigga. I've been there. That's why I can identify with it so clearly. Niggas be so, how could I say it? Embarrassed and ashamed of their faults, they'll throw it on their women. That's why I said I don't understand how people didn't hear what I said. Yeah, I'm upset with some of the things that our females are doing, but I'm really upset with the men. I'm really upset with the men because when we was coming up, respectfully, the decisions and the choices that we made, the women admired us because we were the go-getters. We were the ones getting up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to catch that rush. Or we was the ones loading up on Eastern Parkway in St. John's going to tear them stores up. Or we was the ones picking up garbage cans and throwing them through windows on Utica and St. John's at the jury stop and just snatching shit and running. We was the ones by any means that went out and made sure if we left the house with $5, we came back in the crib with at least $105. See, that's the jewels of a gangster. what you walk out the crib with, you never supposed to come back in the house less with. That's if you calling yourself a hustler or a gangster. Because the money was supposed to be endless. So if we jump out on the corner and niggas is shooting dice that we don't even know, yo, what's the bank? Bank 1,500, shoot it. Niggas in it arguing, yo, but hold up, we was here gambling all night. Check this out. Is you going to the stopper, my nigga, or you gonna chase this little change? Because if you ain't going to the stopper, let me get back in my car. See, I'm from that era. When you jump up and you tell a nigga to shoot it, because a lot of niggas was gambling with their rent money. A lot of niggas was gambling with their re-up money. The first mistake. The first mistake. So see, when it comes to gambling, that's why they always say, if you're going to gamble, don't take a bunch of money because you're going to lose. Because why would you take a bunch of money? I seen dice games start for 50 cents. Bank $1. 50 cents and better. And them shits went to bank 20, 30, 40,000. 500 and better. It's nothing to talk. I done seen niggas pull wads of money out their pocket and ball it up. I'm lying, Grizz, in St. John's Park and throw that shit on the floor. Niggas just be like, yo, whatever that is, nigga, shoot it. That's why the women admired us. They said, these niggas is getting money and they crazy. But now it's the women that's getting the money. Kev said a lot of niggas was getting bodied for ass betting. All jokes aside, Kev, I've never been around a nigga that ass betted. I've heard some horrifics. Yo, where I used to gamble at, bro, I'm talking about Notion and Gates. Rest in peace to Dino. I'm talking about Albany Projects, the New Side. Rest in peace to Johan. Shout it out to Webb, Seal, Calvin Klein, God bless the dead, Phil, Have, House, JC. I'm talking about St. John's Park, the chess table. It starts on old man Popsy in the wheelchair. It starts on the motherfucking chess table and then that shit go chin, the whole Woods family. I'm talking about Jackie, Bubba. I'm talking about some of the best. It's certain niggas you just couldn't play with, man. Ass bet. And I've heard about it. Say word, Phil home. Shout it out to Phil. Like Grizz, they don't know. Yo, I've been around some of the greats, man. Where it was unheard. Niggas was getting money. Like when you like niggas was getting money, man. You dig what I'm saying? It wasn't no such thing as an ass bet. What it is if a nigga ain't pay you, he ain't fuck with you. Or he was arguing because remember this back in the days, niggas be like, yo, son, you gotta stack the dice. Fuck you mean I gotta stack the dice? That's a 6. You got to stack the dice, my nigga. And if you can't stack that shit and the shit don't line up for 5 to 7 seconds, if it fall, you got to pay me. And niggas be like, nah, you know, and I done seen niggas just walk off. Well, you ain't getting paid then, pussy. Yo, and send him my love, Grizz. And tell him, send him my love. Oh, that'll be a conversation to talk about Phil. I'm talking about the nigga was in the feds. This had to be like 91, 92. He in the feds still betting 10 and 20,000 on Yankee games, allegedly. Ain't no telling when niggas, yo, this telling shit, don't get it twisted. Like a lot of people saying today, the telling. Yo, I don't know if I'm bugging out. Niggas that got told, niggas that was telling got killed. I'm not saying that shit is right. But back to what I said, it was about the choices and the decisions you made when I was coming up, man. You couldn't play with niggas like that. You couldn't snatch a nigga chain. You couldn't talk to a nigga baby moms or a nigga girl. Like certain shit, unfortunately, got niggas murdered. You couldn't stand on a nigga block unless you was with his team talking about you hustling. Yo, the shit is just different today, y'all. Clarice, I see you in the building. And that's why I say to people like Grizz, Dog Soldier, Hank McCoys, the Mount Vernons, to the gangster women, the Miss Pams, the Always the Queens. Like, I got to recognize this now. Like, this ain't our era no more. It's time for us to start making better decisions and choices, because we still got to think about the consequences that's coming with our decisions and choices that create actions. OG said, message. You see what Clarice said? Like, this is real Brooklyn shit, y'all. Like, certain shit, niggas just, yo, don't get it twisted. Things, niggas did shit, but niggas died. Or niggas ended up in hospitals because niggas tried to kill them. Grizz said, yo, I got the utmost. When I say Danny Lux, I love that woman like my sister that I never had. When I'm telling you something about Danny, when I'm telling you she official, but the sis been through a lot of pain. That's why she's so guarded, because she don't fuck with niggas like that. When I first got on, when I first got on YouTube and I told her, she told you it was some real, let me tell you something. If you talking about somebody, I don't got to know you 100 years to fuck with you, because I don't fuck with people. So if my spirit lines up with yours and we build a rapport, this could be 48 hours. If a nigga violates you, he violate me. I don't know what it is to be fake, y'all. Like I said, we chilling on Danny's show one day and a dude just comes up there and he talking to her like, hey, baby, how you doing? You know, I was thinking of that shit I almost threw up. Like I almost threw up in my mouth. I said, yo, Danny, this nigga's a fraud. He don't fuck with you. She was like, what? I said, yo, this nigga's a fraud. He don't fuck with you. She was like, well, nigga, you know, I really don't even know you like that. You know how Danny is. She bopped the leg back and all that shit. I said, I don't care about what you know about me. I'm just telling you my duty to show you that's a snake. 6, 7 months later, Danny come back over here. Hey, Dave. I'm like, yo, what up, sis? Because I never changed. See, the reason why I had to respect her is because I said, yo, Danny, let me ask you something. Do you think I would just waste my oxygen to tell you something? She said, tell you the truth, Dice. And I had to respect this. She was like, I don't know. I don't know you, nigga. That was the realest shit I heard. That was the realest shit I heard. Because she told me to my face what she felt. She didn't look at my face and be like, yo, you know I fuck with you, bro. Then behind my back be like, fuck that bitch ass nigga. She like, nigga, I don't know you like that pussy. But the same way she had that energy, she came in here with a better energy. She said, Dice, I just came to your show to tell you I apologize. I said, apologize for what? She said, everything you told me, you was telling the truth. I said, I ain't worried about that shit. She was like, nah, nigga, drop the link. See, she didn't just come over here. She could have kept that to herself when she found out. I would have never known. She didn't have to come to the chat. She said, drop the link, nigga. She said, I just want to tell you I love you, bro. And I'm sorry. And me and her been locked in. Like, she started crying one day because her grandmother made she rest in peace, was getting a little sick. And she was like, Dice, I just think I'm about to lose it all. I said, nah, God just told me some shit. She was like, huh? I said, God told me you about to have a bunch of money and everything you asking for, all the desires, like I told y'all before, If you keep faith with God, all the desires of your heart will be rewarded. All she wanted to do was send her daughter to, check this out. All she wanted to do is send her daughter away for college. All she wanted to do was take care of her grandmother. And if something happened to her grandmother, be able to bury her. And all she wanted to do was buy her grandmother's house for a place for her and her mother to be. Check this out. Everything and more that she asked for came. She just broke down in tears. She said, Dice, you said it. I said, I'm not going to tell you no fucking lies. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. That's why I don't put myself in positions where I befriend people unless I fuck with you. Because I ain't going to be sitting up playing and talking with you like that. Because where I come from, if I'm doing that to you, I'm about to tear your ass up. You getting lined up. And that's not who I am. I've never been that person. That's never, don't get it twisted. I got a bunch of niggas that's the lineup kings. Bunch of niggas that just say, fuck that, Dice. You who you are, we love you, niggas play with you, niggas is getting violated. I got my niggas telling me that's why we fuck with you, Dice, because who we are is so fucked up. At least in you, we got a real friend. See, that's the type of conversations I be having with gangsters. I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about on YouTube. I know murderers, thieves, con artists, cold-blooded murderers. I'm not talking about niggas that be closing their eyes and shooting. I'm talking about niggas that if you play with them, they're going to get up on you and work you. They're going to work you. But these the same niggas when my mom's passed away was standing right on this corner crying. Niggas like, what? I told my man Harry my mom's passed away. The nigga looked at me and said, yo, stop playing with me, bro. When I told him that shit again, that nigga dropped to his knees. Tears coming out of his eyes. And he was on the run from the police. Right there, coming to get some bud from me on Utica and Park Place. On the run from the police. And nigga dropped to his knees with tears. He said, your mom, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. The police, yo, I got friends that when the police was looking for them, rest in peace to Sharon McLeod, they was at my house. You know how many niggas tell me to this day, your mom's, when you was out of town, Dice, I called and you told me to go check her and she made sure I got a good night's sleep. I got to wash my ass. She cooked for me like I was her son. Like, you know how, like, I don't know about y'all niggas. I know real official niggas, you dig? And niggas done did situation. I don't know if niggas ever been on the run from the police where you can't sleep. Even when you sleep, your nerves is off. The people that you trust to hold you down every second while you in that house and that phone ring or that door ring, you saying this nigga trying to line me up. I don't know if y'all ever been there. I have. My niggas told me at your mother's house, we knew the police wasn't coming, Dice. At your mother's house, we knew she wasn't going to call the precinct, 77th, and have them. That's what gangsters tell me, man. And the same thing with these gangsters tell me. They be like, Dice, stay you. The description, I know some niggas that I could be like, yo, he's a murderer, he's a thief, he's a goddamn murderer, he's a killer. You're never going to hear that about me. Anybody that know me would be like, yo, that's one of the funniest and coolest niggas in the world. Don't get him upset. It's nothing pussy about that nigga, but he ain't on that shit. But if you get him on that shit, he on that shit. That's never been my thing. That's always been my man's things. I know some wicked motherfuckers with some beautiful hearts. I know some niggas society then threw them away because of their choices and decisions. Some people live on law. I know it sounds crazy. Fuck putting your hands on somebody. Where we from, you say the wrong thing to a nigga, you might die. I was listening to people say these wild things. about Africans and Haitians and Mexicans and Hispanics. They was like, they taking all the jobs, Dice. I said, no. Niggas is motherfucking lazy. I'm not talking about black people. I said niggas is lazy. And a bunch of niggas is comfortable and set in their ways. I was one of them. See, I never was lazy, but I was the nigga that was comfortable and set in my ways. Why would I have to go to sleep early? We outside drinking the 3. Rest in peace to my man Copper. Rest in peace to my nigga Henry. Rest in peace to Jinx. Shout out to Junior Tiger. Shout out to Chris. My reggae niggas from Utica Avenue, man. We sitting outside at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. 5, 6 guns, drinking Old English, St. Ives, Cisco, going to Kingston and Bergen, getting $100, $200 worth of dimes. We smoking weed till the sun come up. At the same time, into pharmaceutical distribution, if you know what I mean. So why would we have to wait about things? We done made money. I'm going to crib. I'm not getting up to about 10, 11 o'clock. And the reason why I'm getting up at 10 or 11 o'clock, because I got to go to Iana's 9530226, not Iana's restaurant on Utica, between Park and Sterling, across the street back in the days from the old Sam's Cleaners. Shout it out to Pam. Rest in peace to Miss Iana. Shout out to Ken. Miss Shirley. Hash browns. Pancakes. They had the best cheeseburger deluxe I ever tasted in my life. On Friday, if you went to Iana's restaurant, that's when they had the oxtail and the steak dinners. Them shit sold out every fucking Friday. I'm from the era, you would never believe the people that was in that restaurant and who they were in neighborhoods. I'm talking Country James, Bubby, D Nice before he went to the feds, Tweety, God bless the dead. The list goes on and on. The Sharifs, the Pretty Boy Keefs, rest in peace. The Baby Faces, the E-Towns. The Johnny Greenleys, the Botches, the Russells, the Mr. Tuckers. Whew. You would never believe you might be inside Iana's restaurant on a Friday night, and it might be about 15, 20 people in there, but it's like 9 niggas, and the money between them niggas might be about 40 million. Nine different niggas network all together with their, might have been 40 million plus. I'm talking about Iana's restaurant used to attract some of the most dangerous people from Brooklyn. You see what Keith said? People used to drive from all over to go to Iana's. Dog Soldier said, I'm feeling like Mitch in the car when they grabbed his brother. If a nigga look at me wrong or say something wrong, I don't like, it's going to get dark for him. See, we from that era. That's why we got to start making better choices and decisions. See, let me tell you something. When I was talking to Dog and the FTC Vices and the Keishas, you know what I'm saying? And with the Zeke Blacks, and I was like, yo, I'm about to get a job. Nobody was like, why? Everybody was like, go get that bread. See, your company is part of your choices and your decisions. Who you get your information from is your choice and a decision that you make. It's like on YouTube when motherfuckers are just feeding niggas a bunch of bullshit and they'll be sitting there, that's a choice that they make to go absorb that bullshit. And it's also a choice that they make not to go to the content creators, the Hank McCoys, the Dog Soldiers, the DS1s. I'm telling you, that dude, Sheep Stay Sleep. Yo, this nigga so deep. Yo, listen to me, y'all. Go subscribe to DS1. I've been saying this before he became a member. I was so honored. I'm honored of all my members. Don't get it twisted. Everybody. But it's like Dog Soldier, DS1, when you got certain content creators that you know really about they sharp shit, and they jump on you and be like, yo, I'm going to support you. I don't give a fuck if it's 50 Cent. See, that means shit to niggas like me. Because the conversations that Dog be having, and I'm seeing, is jumping right now. It's like certain people are starting to say, hold up, this nigga knows some shit. This nigga knows some shit. And then I see some shit that came. I'm starting to see shit different. I'm not even going to give niggas the glory of even talking about certain shit. I'm just starting to see things differently. See, I notice it's the people that come here for this so-called clout that they looking for. Then it's people that come here to learn, and then it's people that come here to teach. So when I hear the Hank McCoys and I hear the Dog Soldiers really going in on this shit, not giving a fuck if it's one person in the building, not giving a fuck if it's 1,000 people in the building, that shit makes me think about me. Shout out to my man Mount Vernon Rays. He just gifted 5 memberships. Chill. You get me teary-eyed. Chill. My fault, Clarice. Thank you, Clarice. Thank you, Clarice. Clarice said, Dice, hold up. You giving these niggas too much. You heard what she said, though. But she's speaking facts. See, Clarice, I don't be knowing. That's why when I be that, you see, y'all don't understand. These is people that know me. That's why I just be laughing. Like, it's so much more that you can learn fucking with me. That's why I tell people, pay attention to what you watch, pay attention to what you hear, pay attention to what you think you see. Because it's always traps being set. I used to get upset about the traps that were set against me. Only Child said education is within the teacher of willing learners and the teacher of the willing that's learners. I used to be like, I thought something was going wrong with me because of the chats, because of the traps. No, that was the Most High showing me everything I needed to see. That's a fact. You see, sometimes you're going to see some shit that you're afraid to see. Nelson, I see you in the building. First time we seeing you. It would be cool if you say shout out to Team Guardian. But if you came on the strength of Clarice, I respect it. I respect it. Our choices and our decisions. I think about the gangsters. What I mean by gangsters is the ones that understand you got to do something different. That you got to do something different. The gangsters is at work, y'all. Yo, I was talking to this nigga. He got the set. Yo, this nigga got some shit on his neck at the job. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I know who you are. Why you here? He was like, because I got to work, Dice. Uh-oh. Nelson, you about to get shot. Oh, see that? Mount Vernon got you. Mount Vernon got you, dummy. See? You came in here sucking cock, trying to fuck up our work. Yo, shout out to Jaffe, because you know what? It's time to give you this work. This for you, Nelson.
better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go.
Shout it out to Joppy, y'all. General Deezy.
Mike Jack glove and a Jason mask. I ain't stopping for the fuzz, I'ma push the gas. Or red Dickies, niggas the blessed way. 31 that number for image, nigga, the West way. And trust me, if I get your chain, it ain't no coming back. I booked them with the same gun I got for money stacks. Yeah, shit be weighing on my chest heavy. I lost too many in the field, that's why I moved deadly. Doing all that caca boom ain't gon' make me boom. You hit with hollows, put you right in the air. I hot balloon, you body stiff. Niggas suit that fit, they won't resume you. Buying all these bricks come with mall ties, hog ties, short with the chicken, I get them farm fried. Or even Kennedy, get left with no identity. The remedy is mixed with a bullet size of a centipede. When I open, show him the power of $1. That's your man, if you pay him enough, be the one that, yes. He thought that was his man until he shot him. You better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go.
It's me. Go. They gon' die if they send a threat. They talking crazy, but they internet. They catching plays, so we intercept. We invest. 60 P's in a fishing net. We the best. Feel like Khaled when I get the check. God did. Bless me when them bullets came and then the car slid. I gave them everything out the thing. They knew I was the shooter by my diamond ring. I'm hitting hard, rocking school bells, shopping ranks. They say I'm top tier, I had to climb the ranks. I don't play about my lady, that's designer state. Watch your mouth, before the bomb squad, watch your house. 103rd, 113, the cops is out. I tell them do their job, we still popping out. Summertime, you know Southside gon' raise the body count. Hit that boy so many times, they made his body bounce. If I can sell a whole thing, I sell it by the ounce. For real, nigga. When I talk, it's all facts. I'm the illest, cause I make real niggas just won't rap. They say they did something to me, that's all cat. I can lose it all, I'm still getting it all back. I'm a hustler, nigga.
You better watch your mouth, your jaw made of glass. I mean good, I'm at the table with a plate of bass. It's just me and my gun, knife, and a Jason mask. If you know, you know. Wrong or right, they gon' go if I go. Go.
Jimmy, huh? Yeah. I was born, he hoes in his face, I turned him Voorhees. Chased him down while he was running, he dropped his door keys. Never good weather, call me the hood Hefner. All this water on my neck, Jason could never. Yeah, my tool a hook, I could've ran, but I choose to walk. Knock your head off, Jason in New York. Y'all better back off, nigga, I'm in the track hook. Moms get you straight for a nickel, this shit'll scratch off. Can't hide behind the tent with this Mac boss. It's know the shit'll get ugly, I take this mask off. Raw rag, birds huddle for this dawn bread. Switchy, knock the lights off quickly, nigga, I'm Cornette. I'm in the class by myself, guess I'm self-made. I got a gun the size of elf to get yourself laid. Might not pen a comment, but I pen a bonnet on the headboard and make a scream heavy on it. Outside when y'all niggas was begging. First shiesty was a Nike, was my auntie leggings. Beating niggas like Kermit in the crib, nigga, open that. Or leave a pool in your living room, let you flow in that. These niggas ass God. I'm in the rape shit, got mad stars, lions and tigers is Madagascar.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
In the building, salute, Pete. She said the intro is iconic. If you know, you know. I just was thinking about some things. My man's, rest in peace to Nut, Ivory Davis. Y'all always hear Fruit talk about him. LG legend. Rest in peace to Nut. And then rest in peace to Homo. Y'all heard what 50 said, right? Homo shot me. He got hit 9 times, but he ain't even breathing. Rest in peace to Homo. And then free my nigga World. I don't know the type of niggas y'all know. My nigga World, I'm going to put his shit in the chat right now. Y'all Google my man name. If y'all think it's a joke. That's his name right there. That was Lil' Kim's husband. That's my man from LG. I watched him grow up. Shout out to Fruit Quan, man, at the Real Fruit Podcast. If you know, you know. Shout out to Dembo. Shout out to Bar Camp. Shout out to Biz. Shout out to Peter Rad. Shout out, rest in peace, Wise. If you know, you know. They got my man locked up right now on terrorist charge. They got my nigga locked up on a terrorist charge. That nigga just moved to Saudi Arabia about 12, 13 years ago. And he prophesized himself as God. That nigga had his Mercedes-Benz truck, his Lamborghini truck, his Mercedes-Benz truck and his Porsche truck back then sent to motherfucking Saudi Arabia. This nigga was walking around Saudi Arabia telling people he God and he the Black Messiah Jesus in physical form. The feds got that nigga in jail for the rest of his life. He said, laugh out loud, world, if they only knew, Dice. Enjoy your night, be safe. If y'all only knew. Shout out to St. Laz. He got my nigga Boo on St. Laz. That was World Hitman. This is shit that's in the papers. That nigga signed a deal. They got him as cooperating or whatever it be. The nigga was in the feds with Sammy the Bull. The nigga copped out to like 8 bodies. Do you understand? When you make a mistake, when you close your eyes and bust a gun or a gun just go off like the situation with Raheem and Tupac Shakur in the movie Juice. But when a nigga come do that work to you, that ain't no motherfucking mistake 7 and 8 times. So if he copped out the 8 bodies, imagine how many bodies he might have. That's a serial killer. These the type of niggas I grew up with. That's why I feel like a sucker for some of the times I fell into the traps of this YouTube shit. Shout out to my man Peoples. This is the funniest shit I thought about this the other day. I used to tell people, shout out to Melly Mel about China Brim, how he orchestrates these plays. These niggas was on YouTube going, he's a sucker for love. Fuck him. I got pulled in some shit I didn't even know about. Let me tell y'all something about China Brim. If that nigga tell you to come to a show and it ain't on no positive shit, you walking, the Clash of the Titans is real, and you might be walking into a motherfucking nice slumber party because you're going to be asleep to what's going on. Mount Vernon, he was doing in the Mideast what I wouldn't even put like this, my nigga. Google his name. That's Google his name, Mount. That's why, shout out to my man Kev earlier. He was saying the people that was with the ass betting. See, when we used to gamble, I don't know about no ass betting. You can't really play with people when it comes to certain shit. What made him go there is what I just said, Mount Vernon. He really, in his mind, feels as though, well, he is God. That's a fact. Genesis 1:26 says, let us make man in our own images, for we can have dominion over the world and over the hot fowl of the air and the loweth of the sea. So that means in anything and everything that creepeth upon the earth. That's Genesis. I start out 1:26. He'd also say something in James. I can't figure where it's out. That's why I tell people about the spirit. They say, if you really, really believe in God, move and act as God would. Resist the temptations of evil. Anything other than godly is the devil. It's just the honest to God truth. I've been on both sides. I'm walking with God. I know what it is for these young boys to say, like they call that shit demon time. Y'all ain't on demon time. That's drugs. That's promethazine. That's Percocets. That's fentanyl lace pills. That's e-pills. That's alcohol. Cocaine. That ain't demon time. You're not even thinking right. Demon time is when a nigga smoke a spliff, allegedly, and get a 40 or something, or a little bottle of Bacardi, 151, and they coming to tear your ass up. A nigga coming to tear your ass up. Yeah, that's it, Mount Vernon. JR and Bush and niggas, let me tell you something. My niggas was responsible for robbing one of the biggest pawn shops in downtown Brooklyn. The biggest pawn shop in downtown Brooklyn. The niggas I was around was thinking about getting money, whether it was boosting, whether it was going to Midtown, 23rd and Rector, 14th Street, digging pockets, whether it was going downtown trying to yap a pocket or pop a chain, or whether it was just like, shout out to my man Perry and his brother Baby. They call him Light from Notion Avenue. He's going to Vanguard. Me and that nigga used to go on lunch break right up the block to the Restoration, to the Chase, and hit pockets on our lunch break. Facts. I can't make this shit up. Go right to the Restoration, dig a left, dig a right, spin off, come back to the block, go to the weed spot because it was called All My Children, get a couple of bags of chocolate, come back to motherfucking school late. These is facts. I don't know the niggas that certain people have been around. Like I said, Danny Luck said some of the realest shit on my show. She said, if you really, really did it, you wouldn't be talking like that. She said, if you really, really did it, you wouldn't be moving like that because of the consequences that come with the decisions we make. When you went to yap that chain, it was a chance that motherfucker might have a gun on him. Chance you might go to jail. See, back in the days when we was outside, it wasn't no such thing as surveillance on every camera, on every corner. There was no such thing as no police with no fucking recordings on their vests, running around looking like motherfucking Iron Man. If the police grabbed your ass back in the days, it was up to them if you got to the precinct. I'm from, listen to me, Padmore crew. Google it. I'm from the 77. I'm from Mike Paul, DeStefano, Johnny Jackrabbit, Maria Santiago. I'm from that detective era. You understand what I'm saying to you? where police actually did work when it wasn't about snitching, because now the snitches is doing the work for the police. The police back in the days, they had to get vans, they had to get binoculars, they had to get recordings, they had to get people with audio, they had to get direct sales, they had to get people with marked money, they had to do detective work. This is what they got paid for, to get out in the street and try to blend in as undercovers to get us and convince us that they were addicted to narcotics, to possibly get us on tape talking about a transaction or on a visual audio, because they used to sit up in the trucks and record. See, if anybody know about being outside, they'll watch you make a sale and break out. He said, if you know, you know. Barlow, salute. Salute, Bar. And then them niggas come back on that secret indictment and grab your stupid ass. I told y'all, man, the people that come, that man raised me. Shout out to Barlow. If you know, you know. I just leave it there. And the world is so small because of who. I just leave it there. Shout out to Barlow. But people like Bar also let us know when we was coming up in the hood, you know, it's consequences to your choices and your decisions. It's consequences to your choices and your decisions. You see, shout out to Barlow. He'll tell you that ratting thing, Rats was found killed, allegedly. Niggas didn't really play the ratting game. That's today. That's y'all. That's y'all new era. Like I told you, the detectives had to do detective work. Now, all the detectives got to do is get 2 or 3 informants. Because now in North Carolina, let me tell y'all some real news. Flashing news. Flashing news. I saw this on The Wire, but I didn't pay attention to it because I thought they was trying to get away from the fact that they lost the camera. You remember when the white boy lost the camera and Bubs was his secret informant, and the man was like, yo, I need to know his name. He said Fuzzy Dunlop. Fuzzy Dunlop. Go look at The Wire. Y'all remember that? Fuzzy Dunlop. Because if you go into the computer and type in Fuzzy Dunlop, the fuck is that? That's an alias. They are now employing people to go buy drugs in North Carolina. They are now employing people with salaries weekly to go buy drugs. He said the dude that took it from the hiding spot. He talking about Bubs. See, now it's niggas paying. It's niggas, yo, the judicial system said, instead of us risking the lives of our state troopers and sheriffs and detectives, listen to this shit. Let's employ snitches. Let's employ snitches. Now check this out. What if they get caught? It'll be them that get killed or prosecuted by the code of the street. It won't be none of our honored sheriffs or detectives. You notice that? Ain't that fucked up? These niggas down here, I'm talking about niggas is paying taxes because now the new word for snitching is, you see what Mount Vernon just said? They hire a CI, which is equivalent for a confidential informant. Barlow said people don't live by Murphy law because if they did, shit would be Only child, she must know something about B-More. She said The Wire was a filming in the most dangerous area of Baltimore, Cherry Hill Projects. Evolution of the destruction of the code. Evolution of destruction of the code. Check this out, y'all. The same motherfuckers that grew up with us and went to high school with us. Check this out. They never, check this out. Check this out. I'm whispering about this. I'm whispering about this. This is so fucked up. It's death to all rats. But these are people that never been arrested. These are people that don't have records. These are people that took it upon themselves to walk up into the sheriff department or the courthouse and say, I want to be employed to help you get rid of the problems that's going on in our neighborhoods, in our communities. This the motherfucking question I'm gonna raise my voice for. Is that snitching? Because we're talking about the decisions and the choices we make and the consequences that come with them, right? You see what Mount Vernon said? These CIs got a job, not only tip money. If they get caught, it's on them. No cop will be killed. You heard what he said? It's their job like a fake cop. But check this out. This way, if y'all think I should get 10 seconds, talk to me, because this is grown folks' conversation. Who says that person is wrong? We do? Yeah, we say that person is wrong. You know why? Because we the dumbass niggas that was up there hustling. Allegedly. We was the dumb niggas out there committing the crimes. We was the niggas that was like, yo, why these motherfuckers don't mind their business? Respectfully, it is their business to ensure the safety of their own motherfucking neighborhood. That's real shit. So you mean to tell me if my man Dog Soldier, and shout out to Lil Pop, his son and his friends are sitting outside playing, and guys moving directly across the street from their house, and they just want to be outside, loud noise and shootouts and robberies, always police activity over there. And then one day, one of them just try to talk to Dog's son. And so you mean to tell me Dog says to the police, yo, check this out. Now I want the police in my house. So Dog look at them and say, yo, check this out. I'm a hardworking man. I don't bother nobody. But if y'all don't do something about the people across the street, the next time one of them even breathes at my son, you might be coming to pick him up off the fucking floor, because I feel as though that is endangering the welfare of my child. Is he wrong? Because if he'd went out there and just blew his brains out for talking to his son, they'd have arrested him. It'd have been on the news. Man kills another man over conversation with his child. Is he wrong? That's a fact. Hell fucking no. So check this out. Let's ask that question to all of us about the confidential informants. Pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the niggas that got locked up and just want to stay out of jail, so they just telling. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the hardworking people that never sold a drug, that never even shot a firearm unless they were at a range. The only reason that they have a firearm is because of the high rising crime that's going on in the world, and they just want to protect their home. I'm talking about that individual. Now check this out, OG. I'm really about to throw that motherfucking curveball on y'all now. He is not wrong because he's a civilian. Check this out. When we was young out there allegedly doing certain things, pharmaceutical distribution, hand-to-hand, shooting, robberies, all type of certain criminal activity. When we was young and didn't understand who we was and didn't have knowledge of self, and we're walking around like niggas, praising ourselves for the dumb shit. But then when we start to mature and start recognizing a bunch of the wrong that we did because of the choices that we made off decisions that we decided to go forth with. Disregarding when we was younger the consequences, disregarding if somebody dies off an overdose, disregarding the fact if somebody dies off of poison, disregarding the fact that I may get killed because someone is upset that they feel as though I'm more lucrative in a game that was set to destroy us. Okay, I live. I go to jail for the rest of my life because I killed him. Say I get to a certain magnitude of money and power where I'm under investigation and my life is gone because of a decision and a choice I made with disregard to the consequences. See, now I'm telling you, it's no problem to make decisions. It's no problem making choices. Now it's time to make the right choice. The right choice because of the consequences. Because of the consequences that come with it now. When we was young, thinking we was grown, because we weren't. That's what our parents used to tell us. You swear to God you grown because your bridges done got too big for you. I done gave you too much motherfucking rope. You think you can run me. We thought we was grown because we was getting our own money. We thought we was getting money. Chinese food every day. Heroes, beef patties, going to Simon's, 2-3 pair of new sneakers a week made a nigga think he was fucking Donald Trump back in the days. Fake knot of money, about $120, $70 in singles. For what? Because of choices and decisions we made. Without thinking about the consequences. Shout out to Danny Lux. Her honesty is very rare. And she more official than a bunch of dudes I know. That's fucked up, but it ain't fucked up because of who she is. Let's get that clear. I'm proud of who she is, but it's fucked up because it's like sad. Like I said, back in the days when we was outside taking the risk, our women was admiring us. They were pursuing us in their own ways. Now the women is getting to the bag. And the dudes is getting lazy. The dudes is getting lazy. The dudes is playing PlayStation for 4 days straight. They ain't brushing their teeth, nothing. They're just playing PlayStation. Then every time you get paid, you have to buy him a new video game or he's going to beat you up. Facts. The worst thing you could do, ladies, is buy your man a video game console. Don't trust no nigga that won't buy his own video game console, ladies. I'm telling you some real smooth shit. I hope y'all catch it. Do not trust no nigga that will not buy his own game console unit. You see it all the time on TV. That's them niggas that be saying, yo, you gonna let me keep the PlayStation when y'all recognize y'all tired of them? You did, Bob. You ain't gonna be no Indian giver, is you? That's why I'm upset with the men, the so-called men. They're allowing the buffoonery. They co-signing the sucker shit. They're adapting to the sucker shit. The morale of the game is gone. That's why y'all can have that shit. Y'all can really have that shit. Word up. Word up. Only child said, women has always been involved, just smart by nature to stay silent until winning. With the opportunity, that's a fact. And if y'all don't know what she's saying to you slow motherfuckers, my mother always said a bitch would put $2 away for 3 years to leave your stupid ass. She'll put $2 away every day for 3 years. You'd think she dead broke, the bitch is gone. OG said, this nigga said a game console. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't trust no nigga, ladies. They won't buy his own game console. Yo, shout out to Miss Fungus and my mother. I had 2 teachers in my life that I was blessed to have. One of them was Miss Fungus, one of my teachers. And my mother, that was one of the best teachers God ever gave me. It's certain shit that she used to tell me. I used to laugh the way she used to say it. And now I caught all the jewels. It's like, see, I was too immature and playing about certain things when I was a young boy. So she gave it into me in like a childish way. So see, I remember what she said, and now I understand what she meant. That's some real deep shit. Word up. Yeah, her name was Miss Fungus. That was her name. I know that's fucked up, but that really was her name. Deborah Fungus. Word up. She was my history teacher, one of the nicest people in the world. Word up. Deborah Fungus, man. I know that shit sound no, and it was Funguss. Yeah, it was just 2 S's at the end. Yeah, that's a fact. And a great teacher when it came to history, because she used to teach us history and global. She used to teach us she used to teach us history and social studies history. Because she was a historian, like they said. But she was nice with it. And the way she used to talk, and the way, like certain teachers, they just, well, you sit down and you talk and you read. They don't come with any type of enthusiasm. Like they need the enthusiasm. Like they need to be more excited, something that captivate the children's mind. That'll make them be more intrigued and have a stronger form of law on the kids to make them just want to get up. Like, remember back in the days when we was going to school, we used to just be excited to get dressed and get to go to school? That's no longer there. Them teachers are gone. Them teachers are gone. Remember, we knew the teacher just was just going to do something nice for us when they was telling us, well, you know what? Whoever gets a certain amount of stars by the end of the week. Y'all remember that? Like, that was the most important thing. Like, I got more stars than you. They knew how to intrigue us with things that were interesting to us when we were children. Just like they knew how to intrigue us with things that was interesting to us when we was young adults. The hustling, the fast life, the flashy cars, the jewelry, the popularity, the validity. Some of us couldn't grow out that shit. I love moving like a ghost. You can't never see a ghost, but a ghost will always pop up on you. No, I was laughing because I thought you was like, did you say like, I thought you were saying it like your dice. Like, you serious? Is her name Fungus? Yep. Because it's like a joke, but that was her name. Deborah Fungus. Like I said, certain things, man, it's all about your choices and your decisions. But you got to make the decision for yourself. Like, to let somebody else decide your ride, how you supposed to move it, that can be dangerous. See, information that's informative to you because of your surroundings is totally different of information of somebody telling you how to move your piece of life. Like that chess piece that you control, somebody tell you walk forward, move to the left, go sideways, go diagonally. No, that's crazy. But if somebody tell you, yo, you know, if you go up there, it's a few goddamn Indians that cut your goddamn head off if you don't know what to say. That's something different. I tell YouTube, your choices and your decisions. Because like I said, if you didn't see that show I did last night, like, what's the difference? Because it all came from a conversation from work. Some females, some women think that it's actually normal for two women to jump in the shower, to run around naked around each other, to possibly jump in the same bed and go to sleep. You could even cuddle. That's a normality to some women. Shout out to Mama Love. She was like, that shit is garbage. I don't do that. I ain't from that paradise. But they say the minute two men do the same thing, they may not have no sexual interest towards each other. If they take a shower together or sleep together in the same bed, they're gay. Why is that? Because society? Or because of the straight up oxymoron that comes up with the whole situation pertaining to homosexuality? I feel as though if you're a straight man, you shouldn't be intimidated or giving a fuck about somebody that's maybe not a straight man. I feel as though if you're a straight woman, you shouldn't be at cringe or be nervous if you're around a lesbian. The reason why I say this is, what are you scared of? Are you afraid that you possibly might get exposed for being on the down low? Is this the reason why you're so paranoid about being around certain people? Is this the reason why you try to openly just to seem like you just disregard a certain person's way of life that has nothing to do with you in any type of intimate setting? What the fuck is it your business what somebody do? Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. 106-67 Boston. Shout out to my man Nerd if he's still in the building, but you know what? No sweep. Is this a sign that Kyrie Irving and that big Russian is about to come back and destroy these people? I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting ready to go watch the last 4 minutes.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?